Video forward.
It is the necessities of life. So we have double hauled pieces of carbon fiber here, flexi bubbles, and you got that space foam. This thing picks up off there and sits on the ground. So you have a dwelling that's yours, and you never have to look for the spot because you are that all the time.
When I was younger, actually, I was trying to figure out some way to get out of, I used to think about having something like that.
Now this is, necessity is the mother of invention. So this is something that's, it's a necessity to keep us alive for those people who don't have the ability to do that. Because we've never been taught to fail at school. There's not a door at school that says failure on it. And so you see all the people. My first one I built is here. First one I built, it weighs just too much. So this is super light here. That one there. The bike has two motors on it. One power plant, water, food, all those necessities that you need in urban camping. Because the laws have changed since COVID. There used to be teams of people that would go out and harass you at night while you were sleeping. Teams of people.
Yeah.
And you would never, the psychological damage just from that alone is atrocious. When, that spot that you picked for the night is no good. You know what I mean? And so, it is all about owning that spot where you sleep, because the law now says do not bother the person if they own their own space. So this is you owning your own space.
You did the carbon fiber yourself?
I did all that. Yep, all that stuff. I have the molds and stuff. Yep.
One time back in 1970, we drove our motorcycles. Right? I grew up in Santa Clara. And we made a little tent over our bikes and motorcycles at the lighthouse. And in the middle of the night, here comes the cop like, yeah, I don't think so. And my friend was a big old dude that, like a Baby Huey type guy.
Right.
And the cop couldn't wake him up. It was funny.
So this bike here has done the entire Lewis and Clark Trail. It was solar powered at the time, and a much heavier unit. And that's back in like 2008 I did that. And the panels alone only put out 30 watts, these 3 big giant glass panels. The one I have now puts out 75 watts just for the power plant. And there's another power plant here that runs the ventilation all the time, 24/7.
Well, I would ask you a question. In my house, the furnace is all rotten, so I just use oil heaters during the winter time. And it's so expensive. The carpets are all wet because of moisture in the house. Is there a way to get a solar panel just so I can run a heater in the house?
No, there's a new kind of heater. I'll show it to you. I have one. I have a miniature one. Where did I put the? Oh, it's right here. It's miniaturized.
Solar panel.
So these are actually made, and this is bio-free. You want to look it up. They make these for the inside of houses that you will not believe. They're just so completely beautiful. Huh. And so they run on isopropanol. And so there's no carbon monoxide.
Huh.
And they're awesome. So when you see these run for your first time, you're just amazed. And I've used that one for years out here. Because I camped out here during COVID. They just shop and all that stuff. I couldn't stand being inside. I wouldn't do it because I knew it. I knew it was a weapon.
I never did it.
And this is Philly, you guys.
Hey, how you doing?
So,
Good, how you doing?
if you ever need your car worked on, this is the man to talk.
I don't have
This
one.
is the man to
I've got
talk
a
to
70
right here.
Mustang.
I never had a car in my life, sir.
71.
I love that, by the way.
Last year.
I love that.
Just got a new gas.
How's it going, Scott?
Put a new gas
All right, I
tank
just want to
stuff
stop by.
in.
Say
I don't know
sorry, I
if
haven't
Scott's
stopped by
getting
in a
on it,
while.
but now
Kind of was
the valves are making noise. I called. Nobody in town wants to work on it. Nobody.
Really?
The shops I've taken it to, I guess everybody has no place to park it.
Oh,
And so I called Gary's in months ago, but the last time I called Gary's was 2 years ago. Called him in December. He said he couldn't get to it till June.
Oh yeah.
So
So what is it? Just the valves or?
well, I was thinking, I don't know, I would like to put
Copenhagen.
It's beautiful.
aluminum heads by
Oh, gotcha.
on, but I don't know if the bottom end's any good.
Right, right. Yeah, you have to check
Get
out,
a
do
different
a
cut.
compression check and all that stuff. Make sure everything's good still. I have a mechanic. He was here today.
Do away with that technology. Completely do away with it, and then get one for here.
You might be interested.
It just bolt right up. You'll be like, I love that so much compared to that. So this bike has two motors, one here and one here. So
Oh, I like it.
it's all-wheel drive. So
Hey, I like it, guy.
it changes everything.
You want to swing on by and
It just changes everything.
go.
And then I love sleeping in this thing. I just freaking love it.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
there you go.
Tony.
So you have Tony's number? You guys have
Not
each
yet,
other's
no.
numbers? Oh, okay.
But
Tell him Tim might
he
be
knows I'm
interested.
here. He knows
Continue
I'm
on
here.
video 4.
And Tim might be here, I think, Friday. We'll probably have that all pulled out so he can come pull the motor.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he wants to do it like tomorrow, but I told him no, just wait till I get things done. Because
How
I
does
had to make
this-
sure the
how
customer
does
was
this
back from
work? Pretty
vacation
good?
when she just texted me today.
Yeah,
said, "I'm
once you
back."
get it
He's gonna
spinning.
come and pick up the motor, take it to his place, steam clean it, and then all that stuff. And then Tim was gonna redo some stuff for him, but he go, nah, I'll just do it myself. I'm like, okay. So,
That's my problem. I don't have to do anything.
yeah, well, Manuel does. He just doesn't have the time, and he's really busy, and he's got the money to do it. And it's just like but he might. It might still. Tim might still get stuck to it. I know Manuel. He'll be like, I don't want to do it. I'm too tired. You know.
I have six old cars.
Do you?
Yeah. And none of them run right now. They just all just been sitting.
Yeah. What do you have?
I have 370 Mustangs. I have two convertibles. The one I drive though is a 4-speed.
Is it?
And then I have a Mach 1. In fact, I've got the pictures of my car. It just happens to be in the background. I was going to show.
Yeah. Cool.
I was going to show Tony my bikes, and my bike happens to be in the garage, so it shows.
Oh.
So the cars are in the background. The Mach 1 I have, it's the original red paint, not the original color.
Right.
It's the original red paint. That's my Mach 1. It's got 60,000 moving miles. There's a 1 on the terminal.
I'm building a penny farthing right now.
Okay, what are you building on here?
Penny farthing.
I don't know what that is.
Big wheel in the front, little tiny wheel in the back, and then it's like a tricycle.
Wow, amazing. I hope I see it. I hope I get to see this.
These are a gift for you, for your bike.
Really?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You'll like those because it goes with your bike.
You got it. You got it.
Those are cool cars.
And it's funny, I just happen to have a custom tool bag that fits. See where it fits on your bike?
Uh-huh.
It fits right up front in that little area there.
Wow. Whew.
Really decks the bike out.
Yeah, you do. I like the tool bike. A tool case are good. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You might not be able to use the bags, but even if you don't, they go with your bike.
All
They're
right.
Easy Racer.
Mm-hmm.
I started driving.
Thank you, kind sir.
I say I have that car,
It'll go with the Gold Rush.
but it's solid rust. Solid
Yeah.
rust.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
See, these say right on the side here. Easy Racer. Fastest bicycles in the world. That's what you have.
Some kind of Vaseline or something. That's what I would all my engine stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's what happened with my other Mustang is I put plugs in sparks, but I didn't lock the boxes off. And so one of the cylinders must have an opening to the. Everything I got, I fucked up. Everything.
Yeah, the thing is,
Everything's
if you don't
fixable.
drive them,
Yeah,
that's
but
what
it-
happens, man.
At this age, to try to find.
Just do one at a time. You get it.
Well, I think he's gonna give me a good deal on the Mustang. I might have to trade him something.
I tell everybody about them because if I could ever find somebody with money that
Yeah.
would say, hey, you know, I better let
Yeah, but swing on by or touch base with Tony, like say maybe Friday, and see if Tim is here, a mechanic. Maybe he'd be interested in doing that.
All right.
Like I said, $80 an hour. You can't. I mean, really can't be. And that's what he does. He's a mechanic. He's got a really nice. I think it's a '68 California Special. He did all the mechanical and stuff, but we painted it when I Ford. That's 20-something years ago.
He didn't have a shop right up here one time, him and his brother?
No.
Do you remember that guy that had he had a white Cadillac too?
No.
Huh.
No, Tim worked at Ford for like 30 years. Now he's retired, so he's just looking for a little here and there, you know,
Oh.
just to keep busy.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, and he does good work.
All right.
So, yeah.
Tony,
Tony. I should remember that. It's easy enough.
this is the bike that I've got.
Tony, that's awesome.
It's two recumbrants, and what I did is I cut one right here, and I flipped it so it's like this here, and it's welded. The other pictures will. That's with it. I don't have the wheels on it there. It's just kind of jigged up. But there's how the bicycle part is. There's the tubing I'll put to do it. The only trouble is it took me 4 times to get enough stuff on there and so this is all oval. It's like all ovalized. So what I did is I cut. I think I already told you I cut the original. Well, this I bought a spare one of these. Somebody cut one of those off. So I cut this off and I've used a hole saw. So I've got just that tube because that's the tube and I'm going to put it right in there.
Oh, copy.
There's how I have a beam, and I just in it so it's totally straight. There's before I put it on the beam, just to get the measurements and stuff, to get the headset angle, because I don't know if I showed. Yeah, I showed the first picture. Was the picture I showed you my original? Wasn't it?